Yeah, these songs are bad. Not gonna lie, after all my years of listening to K-pop, this certainly was not a good year for it. That's all I could say. That's all I can take away from this year. This is probably one of the worst years. It's either an in-between of bad or just outright disappointing. Alright, let's go. You left 21 for this? The song is really just meh. Sounds like any other K-pop song that tries to go for a touch of a Latin feel, but fails miserably. And also the common misusage of Latin words. It sucks, because I've been wanting to like Minzy's solo stuff all these years, like ever since she left 21. Because 21 was such an amazing group, jeez. And she was definitely one of the aces of that group. But none of her solo stuff has been hitting at all. At all. She's been at it for like 3 years since, and nothing really quality, some sort of quality comes out of it. The production just feels so bland. The mixing is sort of off. The music video ain't shit, and it's just outright forgettable. Come on, Minzy, come on now. Now, I'm gonna just say I haven't really liked anything that Super M has ever put out ever since they started in 2019. I don't think anyone ever has. I'm one of those. Even though they do have some pretty decent B-sides, though. But this is one of those songs of Super M that really doesn't sound like a Super M song at all. I don't think I'm really supposed to talk about this song much, or really judge this song much, because it's not really like a comeback song. It's more of like an advertisement song, or like, you know, that doesn't mean I can't judge it though. And it's in all English, by the way. And it has kind of following the same mold as Dynamite by BTS. A little too much though, to where even the music video looks pretty similar to the Dynamite music video. Which come on SM. It seems like the lyrics were pretty not bad. At least it actually kind of made sense. The lyrics weren't all that bad though. But god, that chorus, that annoying ass wailing sound in the chorus. It's like the producers are like, oh shit, this is a Super M song. Throwing some weird ass sound effect. But it's just forgettable. It's really, really forgettable. God, Super M. Super M, bruh, I have so much to say about Super M. Maybe I'll save that for another video, but god, there's so many things I had to say about Super M. Like, cause they really could have been better. And with songs like these, it just proves that they were a failed experiment. Like, the song doesn't really go anywhere, but it's just an advertisement song, so it's just whatever. Pretty meh. It's there. Honestly, looking back on it, I actually don't think the song is really that bad. It's just that chorus is just, what is happening? What the fuck is what? And also this move that I could not get out of my head ever since it came out. She got the sauce, and it's tasty. You looking at the most fly Asians. You got the sauce, and it's tasty. You rocking with the most fly Asians. Alright, on to another former 21 member, CL, which is honestly my favorite member of 21, who finally put out a solo album after all these years. After all these years of being locked in the basement of YG Entertainment, she finally did it. It's something that she's been teasing since like 2016. No, fuck that. Since like 2015. And it seemed like it was gonna happen in 2016 when 21 disbanded. But nothing happened. Just dropped one single and then dipped. YG decided not to drop anything. Did not let her drop shit from that album. They wouldn't even let her drop the album. She had so many songs that she was teasing by herself, but she couldn't release it. I guess you could say YG pretty much sabotaged her solo career from the start. But now I think she's getting a good bit of it back. And I actually thought the album was pretty good. But this song in particular, absolutely not. The beat really is just annoying as hell. It was like it was trying to be Sophie, but not interesting. And the fact that goes on for the whole fucking song, like it was gonna catch on, no. It seems like she didn't even know what she was doing with the song by the time he even hit 2 minutes. And of course, the lyrics just cringe as always. CL is always known for a couple of very cringe lyrics. That's like a hurdle she still needs to get over. Ugh, you got the sauce and it's spicy. Ugh. What? Fuck you talking about? And of course, looking at the most fly Asians. Please tell CL isn't 2011 anymore, or I'll tell her myself. It didn't even fit anywhere, no matter however you would put it. Like her flow, like her rap. Once she starts rapping, well, she was rapping on the whole song, but her flow throughout this whole thing was just. Every single one was just uninteresting. And it's pretty much the same flow that she's been doing for the past, like, how many fucking years. And, why does it seem like Park Bomb is the only one who's actually had a solid solo career so far in 21? Good album. This song should have been left off of it though. Painfully boring just sounds like a Kiss Me More cheap copy. Just stop, dude. Stop. Just stop it. The sound isn't interesting. It never was. No one likes it. I don't even know if they count. I don't know if they should count here, even though, well, they're technically a Chinese group, though. They're technically a C-pop group. Well, they're an NCT unit, so I'm gonna count them anyway. Everything I need is on the ground. I don't know who was hyped up more for solo careers. It's either between Rose or Relisa. We've been waiting for both of them ever since Jennie came out her solo. Called Solo. It was like the main thing Blackpink fans wanted for years now. So we finally get to a real solo, finally, after all these years. Probably the most hyped up release of 2021, and come on now. This is not really what we expected. But it's also not what we wanted. First of all, the main portion of the song just sounds like a Taylor Swift reject until we get to the chorus. I'm sorry, that drop is just terrible. Whoever, bruh, someone needs to like get Teddy the fuck off of Blackpink songs for a minute, because he has not been involved in a good Blackpink song like in a while. Not even with their solo material. He still keeps missing. Like, jeez, bruh. Teddy used to be so good. But now you're making drops like this that sound outdated as shit. At least he looks pretty in the music video, though. Let's make purple. Let's make purple. Let's make purple. Let's make purple. 내가 어떤 년인 것 같아. Seriously, what the hell even is Jessie anymore? Like, I feel like it's really starting to feel like she hasn't put out a really good song since, like, Gucci. She's just been falling flat. I did not like Nunu Nana. I did not like, where the fuck that, where that fucking song with Edon was? I don't know, I forgot. See? Like, her releases after Gucci were just whatever. And this one, too. First of all, she's over here trying to sound that's just not Jessie at all. I feel like she could have possibly made it work if only that damn chorus didn't hit, which is just this overblown, synth-heavy thing that sounds like it came from 2015 from some fucking garbage ass movie trailer. Oh my god, NCT, just disband already. No, I'm just kidding. Is this just me, or does this sound like every other NCT 127 song like ever made? Man, 127 has really been sucking lately, like a lot. Especially this year. This year was not their year at all. Like, NCT Dream slapped the shit out of 127 really this year. Yeah, 127 just fell off. And this is just a Japanese release, but just, come on. Probably sound like the same thing they would put in a Korean title track. Like a Okay, never mind. Well, I guess I gotta just point out the obvious in this song. The fucking flute. God, that flute. Man, NCT once, like I said, 127 fell the fuck off. I feel like they really haven't put out anything, like, good since, like, Cherry Bomb. And that's from, like, 4 years ago. Whoever thought putting that screechy ass flute that sounds like it got stuck in someone's diaphragm and put it into the song deserves fucking maximum sentence. It's not one of the only things that ruins the song. It's also Taeyong's garbage ass rap that starts off the fucking song. I got what you need, what I can show you and also that effect they put on the vocal line's voice is just even more unbearable, almost just as unbearable as the flute. And especially when they start belting, it's just when it just, ugh. I don't know if, like, it sounds like it's peaking, but I don't know if it is. Also, giving Johnny these pointless ass lines that do absolutely nothing to the song needs to stop. What is he here for? What is he there for? Is he another filler member? He wasn't like that when they started off. Like, Johnny used to ask some actually pretty good lines, but now he just has these random ass one-liners. He just pops in out of nowhere in the middle of the song. Like, Johnny's lines have absolutely no punch or weight to them. it's forgettable. The random fucking ad-libs in the chorus that just, like, what are they doing here? It's the second time an SMRs has done that. The exact same way. I don't know who did it worse. 127 with this song, or Espa with Savage, which I'm gonna get to later. They're just trying to get to the chorus, like, trying to add some sort of melody to this song, which, because there is none, and all of a sudden, Do Young just comes like, yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! God, skip this garbage ass song. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I started getting into I've never really liked ITZY like that. Like, ever since they debuted, even though I thought Dalla Doll was a pretty decent song. Then I just stopped paying attention after Icy came out and everything else. And I also ignored, like, Wannabe and Not Shy. Then I went back to Wannabe and I was like, whoa, hold up, this kind of good though. Wait a minute, and then just kept listening to it over and over and over. I was like, okay, this song slaps. This is probably their best song. And I still stand by that. Wannabe is ITZY's best song. So after Not Shy went absolutely nowhere, I was actually pretty hyped up for whatever ITZY was gonna do next. I think I was. And then they dropped a snippet of Mafia in the Morning. I was like, oh no. This is everything I don't like about JYP artist music in a nutshell. So after I didn't like the snippet, I still had hopes, and I waited to the release. Why did I do that? I could have skipped out on this. So, this song sucks, but it doesn't suck in a way that NCT sticker does. It's just more of kind of a letdown, like a disappointment, especially coming off of liking Wannabe, and definitely being one of my favorite K-pop songs of 2020. This just falls flat on its ass. First of all of them trying to rap was just a horrible decision. The instrumental kind of sounded interesting, but I feel like ITZY just ruined it, especially Ryujin's rap. Ryujin's rap was god awful. Like, the what the fuck? No. Yuna's rap too was not it. Fucking nobody's rap here was it. Alright? The singing was not there. But I'm not expecting ITZY to have some crazy ass powerhouse vocals or anything. Like, that's not their thing. Like, I don't go to ITZY for that, because I know they're not that group, you know what I'm saying? ITZY just went in the wrong direction with this release. Like, it just sounds like everyone just, like, especially Yeji and Yuna, just, flow was just, was generic at best. Also just sounds like all of them trying to jack Cardi B's flow for like 3 minutes. Like, they had a clear idea of what they wanted. I think they had an idea of what they wanted to do with this song, but it just did not get executed well.
About to paint a town.
Oh god, who told Luna to go Girl Crush? Why? Honestly, this song sounds a little too similar to Gunshot by Card. I caught that immediately when I listened to it. Once again, another group trying to go for a disco sound like everyone else has been doing in 2020. Ever since BTS put out Dynamite, it's just utterly forgettable. Again, it's just forgettable. Like any other Super Junior release ever since 2017. Even though they're kind of Latin-inspired tracks in 2018 were pretty good, though, now that I think about it. Like, Lo Siento is still that song. But yeah, this song is just boring, especially when it goes to disco. It's just bland. The disco part is just bland already. But once it just randomly goes into a trap section for no reason and sounds like a totally different song, that's just beyond a beat switch. That's just a whole different song. That's not even the same song, like, at all. Totally unnecessary. It's already bad enough that Super Junior can't rap anyway. Flamethrowers! Snipers! Do-rags! Headbands! Cultural appropriation! Totally not out of touch. Just go the Big Bang route and just hang it up. At least Big Bang ended off on a good note. A really good note. And I still want them back.
Sorry, I'm dirty.
Stray Kids are finally back. It's been a minute. It's been a whole ass year since God's Menu shook the K-pop world up. So they decided to take a break after Backdoor, which is their last comeback before this, which went absolutely smoothly. Again, one of the most hyped up releases this year. What do we got here? Okay. Overall, the main melody I thought was pretty catchy, you know? And of course, Stray Kids' rapping is on point as usual. I don't know if this was a disappointment or not. It kind of feels like it was, though. Because I just disagree with everyone trying to say this is a God's Menu 2, Electric Boogaloo. Because it sounds absolutely nothing like God's Menu. Even though you could probably try to say that for the music video, but it doesn't sound anything like God's Menu. Nowhere near God's Menu. Not even Backdoor. It does not hit like God's Menu and Backdoor did. The random remarks and comments being thrown into the song is just like unnecessary and unneeded. It's just like, well, okay, that didn't do anything. Like the vocal line really wasn't hitting for some reason. I don't know why. The chorus really wasn't shit, like for real. Even though like the spitting part and then the drop was not bad. Good lyrics. And by the way, the mixing was just straight dog shit. Like it did not sound good. For a title track, the main lead single, and the mixing sounds like that. I guess that's why I didn't like the vocal line that much in this song. It sounded unfinished. Like I could barely, I can't really hear them that clearly, and it's very unpolished. But yeah, it's more of not really just a bad song. It's just a disappointment coming off of what we already had leading up to this. Wow, this sure sounds like any other 4th gen boy group noise music title track. That's just all it is. It's just cringe, alright? And it sounds outdated as fuck anyway. Alright, SM's newest girl group. What they got? This their third comeback. I don't know. Is it just I don't like their concept, or is it I don't like the songs? I don't know. Cause they tried too hard to try to put their concept into the songs, and it doesn't go well. It might be just it, cause this song I just don't like it. Even though I thought Next Level is one of the worst songs I've ever heard this year. And I was gonna put it on this list, but until I started listening to it again, I was like, okay, maybe it's not that bad. Especially after I heard this. First of all, that clanky ass instrumental and that shitty ass rapping, almost as bad as Itzy earlier. The chorus feels unfocused like hell, especially that t shit. And also, can we just stop using the word savage for everything in K-pop now? Like y'all ran this word into the damn ground. It's 6 feet under. It's 10 feet under. At this point. Enough with these shitty AI characters that popping in and out of nowhere to do absolutely nothing. Animation looks shitty, dude. It's literally just a ripoff of KDA. Man, the 4th gen really struck a new low with idol rapping. It really seems like Stray Kids are like the best rappers alive since everyone else in the 4th gen is shit at rapping. It seems like Stray Kids are the only good ones out here. Oh yeah, and remember the ad-libs and high notes that I talked about in NCT's sticker earlier? Here we go. Like that, what the hell? That shit literally doesn't sound like it fits anywhere. Like, whoever told Ning Ning and Winter to do that shit, good lord. Why, Winter? Why, Ning Ning? Why? Also, what even is this music video? Who is that bitch? Why are these AIs here? Why does Winter randomly have this big-ass assault rifle that she does nothing with? Stop it. Fuck off.
Say la, listen, love me, la, listen, love me, hey. Call me la, listen, love me, la, listen, love me, hey. Oh, I tryna attitude, but touch.
Okay, another Blackpink member went solo this year, who was also overhyped like shit. All these years of people swearing Lisa has the most solo potential out of Blackpink, and day has finally come, and is that it? I feel like there should have been something more to this. Wow, this sucks. I didn't really have that many high hopes for Lisa solo ever since people been hyping it up. Like I always thought she had the least solo potential out of Blackpink. Yes, I thought even Jisoo had more solo potential than Lisa. So, like, what else could she ever bring to the table other than her average ass rapping and obviously her excellent dancing skills? But that's it, though. She can't sing, and that's one of the things that plague this solo. Like, at least Jennie's solo was pretty decent. Like, they knew what to stay away from. They knew what strengths to play her to. Rose's solo really fell on its back. Even though the second song she released, Gone, which is what everyone's been waiting for, was actually pretty decent though. It was way better than On the Ground. First of all, it just sounds like it really just sounds like a Blackpink song, but it's just Lisa the whole time. Her singing was just annoying in this song. I'm gonna be real. And you know what else is annoying? That damn instrumental. Teddy, get the fuck out of here. Like, Teddy's production style has gone downhill ever since Big Bang left. He needs to stay away from Blackpink releases for a pretty long time, or at least have less involvement in them. And the lyrics are just garbage. La Lisa love me. I know. The microphone, put it on speaker. And then she copies Cardi B's flow again, like every other K-pop female rapper right now. Get your own flow. Also, the choreography was dog shit. Like, how do you have Lisa, one of the best dancers in the K-pop industry right now? At least could have gotten some dope choreo, like something from her solo dance videos. So them shits have some good ass choreo. Everything about it was just abysmal. Like, you literally could have given this song to Blackpink and you wouldn't even know the difference, except it would have been maybe possibly a little less cringe. You could have given it to Blackpink since they haven't had a comeback in a whole fucking year. The only K-pop group who's actually allowed to do that and actually has a reason to do that is Big Bang. And they've went on a break for they've been gone for how many fucking years? 5? Even when they were active, not even when they were, before they went on hiatus, they would take breaks that were 3 years. See, I told you Lisa Solo was gonna be overhyped. Told you.
Some money, dropping on my money. Drop some money, all this bread so yummy, yeah.
Oh god, even more Lisa. Yeah, she has another song. This time it's even more cringe. Yay! So this time this is the second single that she released along with La Lisa from her single album. And this time the instrumental is actually less annoying. Or at least I'll say it's somewhat more listenable. But it sounds like a Cardi B reject, which is funny because there's a Cardi B song that literally is titled the exact same thing. Don't know how, but her singing is even worse than La Lisa. Especially her singing about money. In the worst way possible. The lyrics are just this time the lyrics are worse than La Lisa. And it's in all English this time. It's not just Korean mixed with English like La Lisa. This is all English. Talking about shit you know damn well she doesn't do. Talking about catching a case. Talking about twerking shit. Which I guess she does that though. And also, dollars dropping on my ass tonight. Get these stripper ass lyrics the fuck out of here, bro. Go get some. And again, the choreo ain't shit either. This is Lisa we're talking about. Check that money making bank account number. What? Who the fuck wrote this? Shit, if this is what the Cardi B influence is doing, then, God, maybe we should just go back to Nicki Minaj, because at least there was actually, a unique flow back then. Cardi B can't rap either, so it's why y'all trying to copy someone who can't rap either? To be honest, I'd rather prefer Cardi B's Money overall, where she talks about she don't want the D, she want the money, because at least she's honest. Because this is a song even Mr. Krabs would even fuck with.
I wanna dance, the music's got me going, and nothing that can stop how we move. Yeah, let's make a place and live just like we're golden and rolling like we're dancing for.
That's okay. I guess I could say it's a long time BTS fan. I guess is it a long time? Can I say a long time? I've been at least 3 or 4 years as a BTS fan. I guess I could say that. As a pretty long time fan of BTS, what the ever living fuck is this song? I didn't even know this was coming out really when I first heard of it. I thought we were just gonna leave it at Butter and that was it. Butter was mid. And that was it. But hey, no, they decided to come back once more with Permission to Dance. I was like, okay, I guess. Another English song. Again, I don't like these English songs that much, but whatever. Let's see what they got this time. Oh my god, this has had to be probably one of the worst. I'm just gonna say it. Probably won't be too much for me saying this is the worst. Probably the worst song I've heard this year. And probably one of the worst songs I've ever heard in my life. There's so much to say about why this is bad. There's so much to say about the terribleness of the song. 'Cause they decided to put out another disco-inspired dance pop track, English, all English, like Dynamite and Butter. But this time Ed Sheeran was involved. Now from that, once I announced that Ed Sheeran was even gonna be anywhere near a BTS song, I was like, oh no. Because, hey, Ed Sheeran hasn't dropped anything good in years. I'm not gonna lie. Once I heard he was gonna be involved in this song, I was like, uh-oh. Oh, no. So then I heard it, and I was like, wow. What is this, Disney Channel? It sounds like the most Disney-ass fucking kid shit I've ever heard BTS ever put out. Like, it literally sounds like a song that was made for Disney Channel. Like, come on, BTS, your fan base isn't that young, alright? I don't know what the fuck they were doing there, like, for real. Who the hell thought it was a good idea to have everybody singing? Especially the rap line. Who thought it was a good idea to have Namjoon singing after Jungkook in the first part? Because he sounded fucking awful. Let me get into the auto-tune. The auto-tune, period, was unbearable. Literally. Unlistenable. And BTS always had this problem for the past 2 years with excessive auto-tune and over-processing of their vocals, where they don't even sound human most of the time. They sound like robots. And that was mainly a problem. That was a big problem that plagued the whole Map of the Soul 7 album. Because it happened in Dynamite, and we all bitched about that. But then they kind of like got it together with Butter, and it actually sounded like human. There was not that much auto-tune in Butter. But then they decided to go right back to that problem here. Why? If it wasn't broke, don't fix it. They literally don't sound human. I couldn't even understand a damn word Jungkook said in the first part of the song. He sounded like he was speaking Spanish, and it's not because of his goddamn accent. Definitely not that, because I can understand. He can sing in English pretty well. Like, I can understand the hell out of Jungkook. I can understand Jungkook singing in English the most out of BTS. But that one, what the hell is he even saying there?
It's the thought of PM when your heart's just like a drum, beating louder with nowhere to guard it.
Like, seriously, maybe it's not just his delivery. Maybe it was the auto-tune and the over-processing. Like, Namjoon sounded awful. Namjoon's already a bad singer anyway. He's not a good singer, alright? He's way better rapper than a singer. And that's just because that's what he's supposed to be. He's a rapper. He's not supposed to be singing the first verse of a fucking song like this with Jungkook, the main vocalist. And Jimin somehow, that's one of the only probably the only time where Jimin sounded more human than Jungkook. Jimin usually is the main problem with their usage of auto-tune. Jimin's like the main victim. Jin too, like he sounded, man. If it was like no auto-tune, I feel like Jin would have sounded better. Because the amount of auto-tune on Jin's voice sounded like some bad vocal effect from like the 2012 Club Boom era. Like Shoeless, again, is the same problem with RM. He just can't sing for shit. He sounds bad. Even with auto-tune, you can't sing here. And also, why would they recycle the fucking na shit, like from Dynamite? I can't believe they released this shit. The same group that put out Spring Day, the same group that put out Run, the same group that put out Blood, Sweat, and Tears, put out this fucking abortion. Also, the music video was shit too. Let's get into that. Oh yeah, RM's fucking kooky ass, green ass, vomit ass looking ass haircut. Boy, what the hell is that? Fucking neon looking ass haircut. That shit ugly as hell. Oh my god, Namjoon, don't ever do that again. Jungkook, why you back in your emo phase? What the hell? The outfits sucked. The outfits were awful. Oh my god. What the hell is J-Hope wearing? What is Jungkook wearing? I don't give a fuck if it's not for a real title track. I don't give a fuck. It's still a comeback. Somewhat. Like, they promoted this shit. They promoted it and it went to #1 on Billboard Hot 100 for some fucking reason. Also, the scene with everyone taking their masks off is so fucking weird. Like, is this really the music that y'all want the American public to remember you for? I know they were really reluctant on even paying attention to your Korean songs, but god damn. Y'all stooping this fucking low? Just stay away from this fucking shit stain of a song and move on with your life. This year was underwhelming. I feel like the last really good year, was 2019. So if we're really falling off after 2019, that's gonna suck.